G'day friends and welcome back to G'day Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a delicious cheese and mushroom omelette. Basic recipe, very delicious, and I'm going to introduce you to my ingredients. So what we're using today is some nice Swiss brown mushrooms, some Parmesan oregano, a little bit of salt, some nice butter, free range eggs, and a little bit of parsley. Simple ingredients, fresh ingredients, an easy recipe. So let's get started. First off, we are going to be cutting our mushrooms. I'll put the heat on to a medium heat. A little bit of nice olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, just a drizzle. I'd say 1 tablespoon is more than adequate. And all we need to do is cut our mushrooms in quarters. Throw them in the pan. And they will shrink in size, they will reduce in size. If you want to have them in half, that's fine. I like them in half. You do get a little bit of a nice chunky omelette. But they will break down because mushrooms are all full of water and juices and delicious juices and all the good bits for you. Okay, so that's done. And I might drizzle a little bit more olive oil. Righto. Okay, so meanwhile, all we need to do is to crack our eggs and put it in the bowl and lightly whisk them. Okay, that's done. I'll discard those, and what we can do now, give these a little bit of toss. Whisk our eggs, lightly whisk them. I'll bring the heat down. Okay, I'll discard that. Righto. So I'll put a little bit more oil and I'll put a knob of butter. So I've just put a bit of butter in there. As you can see, they're nice and sauteed, and that's pretty much ready to go with the egg now. Okay, we can put a pinch of salt. So, and it's always nice to have just a little touch more of, I know it looks like a lot, but it's not, just because it's got a little nozzle on it. So that's ready to go. Salt's in there, and here comes our beaten egg mixture. Now, all we got to do now is put the heat up and work quickly. So all we got to do now is just bring the sides in. Bring the sides in as so. Shouldn't take more than a minute. So when the sides cook, you just bring it in. Okay, we're almost done. Now what we do is just get one more of the sides. Okay. And we're almost there. So what we do now, we can give it a little bit of a pat down. Pretty simple. What I like to do next is just put a little bit of shaved parsley. And then we get the Parmigiano Reggiano. So we've got to be very generous with the cheese. Okay, we can put that off now because it's a blue steel pans continue to keep the heat up, and Let's see, that should be good. And we are ready to plate up. Okay, so we're going to fold it over. That looks nice. And then all we've got to do is give it a little hit and roll it out on the plate. And that's our omelette. So all we've got to do now is finish it off with a bit of parsley and some nice parmigiano. And you've got to be generous with the cheese as so. Oh, this smells delicious. And a little bit of splash of the olive oil. And we're good to go. And that's my cheese and mushroom omelette. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.